So fixed weapons are a mess now. That's what he was talking about with the glaive, huh?
Yeah, yeah. With anything that has fixed, and especially some of them that can't even be gimbaled. But yeah, that's like the 300i. I'm buying gimbals to put on it because the fixed weapons are a waste of time if you ask me. I'm no good with them anyway, so I can't say. I'm not a good judge on them because I can't hit anything with them anyway.
Well, I think that a lot of things are not right now.
Landing gear raised.
I see y'all are both over here on this other strut. Actually, ArcCorp doesn't scare me nearly as bad as it used to now that I've kind of figured out how to get a ship to spawn there. I still don't like taking anything that has like add-on weapons right now, but QT jammed. Why is my QT jammed right here?
I know. Everywhere there's jamming ships everywhere right now. Interdiction. It's going to be even worse when players have it. They're going to be interdicting the whole way to Hurston, you know?
Yeah, that's gonna get worse, but yeah. So I wonder if it's the same EMP kind of thing that they're gonna add that to, or it's they're probably gonna come up with a new ship variant just for sales purposes. I guess I get the sales of the ships is how they're paying for it, but it sometimes does feel like they're overdoing it.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Long time no see.
How are you tonight, Jabba? What's been going on with you?
Just not too much. You just been kicking it back with the family. Watched this Aquaman.
Is it good?
It's all right. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little superhero burnout or something.
Hi, baby.
There's been so many of those.
There's a dude in my ship. And there's a dude in my ship. I don't know how he got in here. Or maybe it was the door of your ship opening and closing, Jabu. I don't know. Because you're right beside me.
Really? The guy got in your ship? How
It sounds-
did you
it
go
sounds
through
like
your
the-
ladder?
I did.
Want me to check it out?
I'm reluctant to get out of the pilot seat because if they're in here, they could jump in it at that moment.
I'm gonna look through my ship, which is just a tube, so it'd be hard for him to hide in a free land.
I'm in the exact same ship you're in. Just take off and scan me. Scan my ship and tell me if it shows more than me as life signs in it.
Okay, that's a great idea. I started climbing your ship, man.
I'm thinking.
I'll get in my ship.
I'm thinking I was hearing noises from yours. I think that's what it was now.
Okay, which ship are you in? You're in the Freelancer?
Yeah, yeah.
I see a Valkyrie, and then you've got a crime stab?
No. I don't know. Let me get out of. Yeah, I do have one bar right now. I'm glad you reminded me of that. I need to go clear that.
There's a guy behind you in a Freelancer. Yeah, you're clean.
Okay, that's all I need. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that guy was getting in that misc right behind you.
That's probably what I heard.
Man, this is handy. Yeah, if you ever is someone on board? Could you scan me?
Yeah. I'm gonna go run to Korea real quick and clear this, and then I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, I didn't change the Discord name or anything because of that guy saying that necessarily. It was just I do think the ground crew sounds better than the hangar crew.
That's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all had looked at Antonio's stream, but boy, he had that glaive, you know, when he was in Quantum. That thing looks
Oh
sharp.
yeah. Oh yeah.
And
It looked like a phoenix on fire.
oh yeah, that's right. You made that statement. It did, didn't it? I mean, just he had it really glowing with all those settings he had done. And I was like kind of jealous. Hell, his Quantum had all kind of colors in it that mine didn't have. Hey, that ain't fair. Yeah.
Mommy, why is his got more colors?
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool. He was having a hard time, I guess, out in the ocean there, having a lot of interference.
Yeah, I don't think he's out yet. That's next week, but I mean, where he's at, I can't imagine U.S. servers are good for him. Better, he kind of said they are, but I don't see how. I can see where Aussie or EU would be better, and he's right on the other side of what, the Adriatic from France. I mean, from Italy. I even had to look it up. Oh, and I think I was incorrect when I said it was Greek. It's actually they're from Roman heritage, not Greek heritage.
Okay, I got you.
But I don't I don't know that he's like uh, from that area or whatever his kin are. I think he's supposed to be German descent.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I always pictured him as like Italian with the name Antonio.
Yeah, but I may be mistaken there, but I kind of remember him saying something about him being German. Here, Giggles. That is some funny stuff. That Carol Burnett, that's what she's watching.
Oh, what was that one guy's name that was on that show? He was a genius.
Well, that's what she's watching, is that Carol Burnett and Friends. It's got both the guys on there. The littler guy and the big guy. I don't
Yeah,
know.
what is that littler guy's name? I forgot what his name was.
I don't know.
The guy was absolute genius. He could make something funny that was so off the wall. You know, like he could make a milk carton funny. It was I don't know how he did it.
Oh yeah, for
Like,
for
he
20
could do-
minutes.
Yeah.
Just by changing his stare.
Yeah, or changing his tune or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
It was just genius. I was like, who would have ever thought this was funny? But he did it, you know.
I love those old skits where they can't help but laugh themselves. You know, that's when you know it's funny, because these guys are professionals at a straight face.
Right. He was getting the other guy laughing because he said something about his grandma, you know, handed this down from generation to generation, some sort of in almost like we were descended from penguins or something like that, but he said it in such a serious tone and stuff, and the other guy's like trying not to laugh.
Right.
It was just catching up to him. He's like, I can't believe you just said that. You know, that was so it's stupid, you know. And he made it work because he played a character that was senile. So you could see a senile person saying this, you know. It was just crazy. Crazy funny.
Yeah. some of the best shows around. I guess I should actually move. I'll get there faster. That's almost.
What are you gonna go do?
I'm just going into ArcCorp here, into Area 18. It's kind of like sitting in the elevator and not realizing you haven't pushed the button. I was sitting here, forgot to hit the cruise button. Like, I can't read the numbers hardly, and I'm like, wait a minute, that number doesn't seem to be scrolling. You know, I should see it move even if I can't read it, right? Yeah, a lot of the newer sitcoms and stuff aren't near as good. Some aren't too bad. I liked what Third Rock, things like that. But older ones still have it for intelligent comedy, if you ask me. Well, not necessarily. Lucy and Friends.
Lucy and Friends, is that Lucille Ball?
Right, right. And the other woman that was like her co-host forever, and the two guys.
One show back then that I never understood was Archie Bunker. I just don't get it.
That was like old school Married with Children.
Yeah, I guess. I didn't get that one either. That was like #1 show.
I loved them both when they were on.
I never really watched Archie Bunker. It was a little bit before me, but I did enjoy Married with Children. And I enjoy like all the cartoon variations of Married with Children nowadays, like Family Guy. Cracks me up.
Yeah, I never really watched Family Guy, I guess. I think I watched about.
King of the Hill. I love King of the Hill too.
I watched about 5 minutes of The Simpsons, and yeah, I kind of shy away from the adult comedy cartoons.
Well, The Simpsons is a little bit more childish in my opinion than like King of the Hill is.
Oh, for
Or
sure.
Archer. You guys ever watch Archer?
Not that I can say, no.
I don't really watch hardly any TV anymore. It's just games.
Oh, that's, yeah. We really do. We don't watch hardly any. If we watch even TV shows, we watch through Netflix or Hulu, just because it's, continual. Most even the TV shows, we wouldn't watch them on TV with the 1,000 commercial breaks and having to keep up with it week after week, or whatever. But if
Agreed.
some of them are pretty good so long as you can watch them in a row when you want, like on demand. They're pretty good shows, but watching them on TV themselves, we always end up losing interest or just missing, a couple of shows, and
Yeah, I think I really enjoyed when I was a kid, like Michael Knight and or what was it, Knight Rider and
Oh yeah.
what was that one helicopter, Airwolf and
I don't know about that. When you say helicopter, I thought of MASH.
MASH. Yeah, I used to watch MASH. Still lots of Star Trek, but I don't know.
I've been in the
Man, I
process
don't
of
know if I.
rewatching all the old Star Trek generations as I play this a lot of times, but I like Star Trek. I really do. There are some really bad episodes, man. Hard to see.
Are they really bad?
Some
You
of
don't
them are.
you don't notice it when you're like when they're first coming out, but then if you ever rewatch them, you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
So I know what you're saying there.
Real quick, you remember? Did you guys catch in that video where they 100% confirmed the turret railing in the Freelancer supposed to fold up, and they will get to it?
No, I didn't even. I hadn't.
Yeah, 100% guarantee they're going to fix that. He said. But he said that's one things I can promise you that we are going to fix. He just said I just don't know.
On the what?
The Freelancer turret rails on the back, the ones that block the door that block you from pulling in vehicles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
No
I was
way.
waiting on
I
that.
thought those. I didn't know those would ever. I didn't know those were wrong.
They're not really wrong. Just people don't like them. They're gonna move them.
They made enough people mad.
Well, no. What idiot would put two bars right in the middle of a doorway to a loading area? I mean, those should go up. If they, if it were me, I'd rather have them sticking up in the air outside the ship as opposed to down in the ship, right? It's just an extension pole, so it can go into either the sleeve, top or bottom. But yeah, have the turret up top and extend down rather than that way. Anything, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm for bunker missions. I want to grab one of the. I want to eventually get that Cyclone with the turret on top.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad at all.
And then just bring it in on a Freelancer Max, unload. The three of you jump in that. Might be fun. I don't know if it's all that practical, but
Yeah,
that is awesome. I didn't know they were even thinking about fixing that.
Yeah, I didn't either, but I knew a lot of people didn't like it, including me. I mean, it just, from a mechanical standpoint, it makes no sense. I mean, if you think about it in real life, you would need a forklift to get in there, right? I mean, say trucks, they back up to a ramp, and forklifts literally drive right in them and load, pack them from the front back. And yeah, they would have something similar to where you don't have to get around those poles sticking down.
Man, I really want one of those load lifters from Aliens. When she was walking around with that in that exoskeleton / load lifter.
Yeah, yeah.
I love that. Especially being a sheetrocker. It's like, oh, I wish I could just pick up the sheetrocker with a machine, put it up there.
Yeah, they do make jacks, sheetrock jacks.
Yeah, I use it, but I have to lift it and get it up there.
I saw one fellow. They actually had a little electric one.
Electric jack?
Yeah. It was a specific sheetrock jack, electric. It flip sideways and hold it for walls. You know, hold it at a 4-foot mark for walls, so on.
Well, the technology's going to be there, but probably only big corporations can buy those rigs. Have you seen some of those cool? I saw somebody that was using this like gas-powered RTD2 to do what was it? It was doing what do they call the outside work, landscaping.
Yeah. Well, grading and landscaping.
Yeah, they've got some little rigs out there that you use your like with an RC controller to grade the dirt and do all kinds of stuff there. And I was like,
yeah.
this is amazing, but there's no way I could afford something like that.
Yeah, not everybody can have that. Well, this sheetrock jack wasn't anything like that. I mean, this was,
storage procedure.
you know,
For your safety, please vacate the area.
I mean, they make the regular crank jacks, you know, and I have no idea. But
They're about $500. We got one.
Yeah. So this might be half that again, or twice that at most. I mean, it's just a little electric motor on the side of it, you know, with a cable control, about 5 foot of cable, and up and down.
Really?
Yeah, just a little electric motor that turned it instead of the crank. So. They could load like 3 sheets of it on there, roll it over, and I mean, it didn't move. It was still a manual. Just the only thing the only electric part was the lift itself, cable lift. But yeah, they put, 3 sheets on it, roll it over to where they were hanging, and set 2 off, and pop all 3 real quick with it. Go back and get 3 or 4 more. I don't know how many they'd roll around on it. I mean, it was a commercial job, so yeah, they were making good money, so they could afford good tools, I guess. We were there doing the round stuff. We weren't even sheetrockers. Like, man, that guy's got that $1,000 lift, and you got us out here trying to make the round stuff out of sheetrock.
Oh, they gave you a bull nose?
Yeah, this was a large round wall, stairwell wall, and a commercial fitness center.
Oh.
Now arriving.
So you guys didn't have to bend the rock or nothing? It was already pre-made?
No, we had to bend it, and that's why the sheetrockers tried it a couple of times and broke a bunch of that thin sheetrock, I don't know, 1/8 inch or whatever.
Yeah, you can't do it that way. There is a way to do it.
Well,
You have to.
we did.
Wait, but you can, we do it with 1/2 inch, or you can do it, or with 1/4, probably with that much of a bend. But, if it's a real tight radius, you can do it with, you can wet it down and let it set overnight and get it to bend.
Yeah, they
over
wouldn't.
like stuff.
They wouldn't let us do that. That's commercial. That would void the warranty.
Oh boy.
We ended up using 1/4 inch plywood and making the initial bend out of plywood, And then basically we had each sheet we had to make like dead men or legs and bracing, and glue and screw it onto the plywood and then brace it off with a bunch of legs. So yeah, it took us forever because we had to do it. It was, like I said, it was a round staircase, so we only had to, start it out at nothing, round it around the wall up to like not a full story, like 7 or 8 foot tall to a stage area. But it was a pretty sharp curve.
Those I love those nightmare jobs.
It wasn't too bad. Like I said, it took us forever. We had to have 3 layers of sheetrock, and we're like, well, what if because we had ended up having to put a quarter inch of paneling. We were trying to get them to let us get out of one of the layers of the sheetrock, but they wouldn't do it. And then it bit them. Then they were a half-inch wider on the wall than they were supposed to be, and all their custom fabricated trim didn't fit right. It's like, you should have let us leave that last one off. I told you. I didn't know why at the time, but I knew you didn't need to do that. 4 of these. Okay, I bought one maybe? I don't know. Is it? There. I don't know if I bought one or not. I clicked the buy button, and instead of giving me the selection numbers, it just said your transaction has succeeded. So I think I bought an extra one of those. Crazy machine. I need a couple of these. Hey. Man, I wished I knew how to get a buggy right here.
You need to go back and watch that video of how they did it. Well, I guess I could say I do too. We need to go back and watch that video on how they did it. I'll say it like that.
I would love to sneak in that place.
Sneak into where?
MMHC 172. Right here. It's the Million Mile High Club. Have you heard of that?
Is that at Arport now?
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's there too. But from what I can tell, there's only 68 people in that can even access it, as far as I know. 68, something like that. 69.
There's no way they would have left it at 69. That'd be too comical.
Yeah. Maybe so. But here, you can... Million Mile High Club. And we can let members. Doesn't it give you a total? I thought I saw a total on here somewhere.
She's cracking me up, dude. I can't help but laugh when I hear that.
I thought there was a. Does it say it here? I know I saw a number. Oh, here it is. Over here. 68 members.
68 members. How about that? Wow.
It gives you a
Oh,
whole.
it's 68 him? 68? No, okay. I see now. I see. That's extremely exclusive. That's an org, though. You're looking at an org.
Yeah. Read down here. When conceived early, a million-mile hot clock.
Oh, okay. I see it said official up there. Interesting.
This
That's
is
surprising.
this is Robert Space Industries. It gives you a whole thing about it. It's backers who pledged through the original Wing Commander and completionist packages, as well as those with 1042 referrals. Now, I don't know. In other words, they may have stopped this and continued the MMH availability. I don't know. That's the only thing I could find on it, though, as far as official.
It's interesting. I've never seen that before. I'm glad you showed me that.
You know me, I tend to find odd stuff here and there. Okay, I got quite a. That's one of my official links under Star Citizen. With the live streams, the referral, concierge level and rewards, ownership matrix. I'm not sure about the game. Why would I have that one? I'm not sure what that is. I could get rid of that one. I got an extra one.
Did you give her some wine tomorrow?
No, maybe she needs some.
She sounds like she's in pain.
I cannot help but start laughing when I hear it. It just, I don't know. It just cracks me up.
She's having a good time. I'm not gonna bother.
Yeah. Quit having fun.
And she's actually got her headphones on. So it's worse, she laughs louder because she can't hear herself, right?
That's right. Stop talking smack about me. What did you say? I hear you. Huh? Oh, okay. Shit.
Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear. Stand clear. Doors are now closing. Should be mindful. Strong winds to the right.
don't know. I sat here and watched the train leave.
Feels bad, man.
Well, I went to grab a cup of coffee, and I'd had plenty of time, except for I had to make some more. And yeah, I came back to my seat just as it was pulling away.
Fantastic.
That's almost too realistic.
Like it's proud to be station.
And of course, I didn't think to look what hangar I got in. Hopefully they fixed all that. I think it was just servers being crazy. Since when did blue jeans go out of style, man?
In the future, no one has blue.
Blue jeans and plaid. I mean, you know, I
Not
would.
plaid. The plaid pants. In the future. What happened?
What happened? And no more that 70s show here.
I would die laughing if there was a shop that had plaid pants
Doors are now
in the future. I would die laughing. That's bell bottoms and plaid pants.
I'd be happy with just flannel overshirts.
Crockett's, or what's a crocodile shirt?
The leather vest, I don't know.
Lacoste? Doesn't it have a crocodile on?
I don't remember. Everybody had them when I was a kid.
Sure is pretty here. Just wish they'd fix it where it wasn't so hard to leave. Yeah, those colors are vibrant in this. Even on my desktop with those settings.
now arriving.
Got a 10K mission. I may have to go get the Warlock for it. I want to go look and see what it is. It's kind of sad. I'm in the Freelancer and I might have to go trade it out for the Warlock to kill a Hammerhead. It's a Delamar. Odds are it's gonna be a Hammerhead. I might as well go.
And that's what I've heard as well. That the ones on Delamar, well, that's what I've experienced as well. The ones on Delamar are not always, but mostly hammerheads. The 10K one.
Thank you. Stanton's Commerce. Whatever your transaction, we wish you a beneficial and prosperous day.
We got
Destroyed.
some Navy boys out here by Ollie.
Oh yeah, I had to get out of the area before I could even leave Ollie. Well, Fort Hollister was, and well, I guess the whole game was extremely busy at Fort Hollister today. It seemed like. The destroyed ship bug here. There they go. Kiosk didn't want to update.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Hangar 2, that sounds good.
It takes all of us working together to keep the course safe and secure. Be vigilant and report possible threats every time.
Wrong hangar. Unless that's one huge hangar. 1,300 meters away.
Want your company to be a good company? Our Corp's unique vertically integrated corporate parks offer amenities such as resort sharing and logistical pairing for our rental partners. Inquire today to learn how you can invest in making our Corp your new home. Personal things are your personal responsibility. Monitor your at all times. All security. All time.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Well in the system and on our Corp, all UK common laws are still.
There's the screenshot.
So what?
I said that's the screenshot I was looking for. Knew there had to be one.
I see it. It does look good.
Knew there had to be one there somewhere. I managed to get in and out of there, but I did have to use a different ship. So now I have to go to an R&R and swap back.
Oh my god.
Quantum drive deactivated.
Magda's a cool looking moon.
Yeah, it is. It looks. Oh no, I like those colors go well together. Do you have your saturation turned up also?
I don't know.
Your string looks nice and bright.
I did turn mine up a little bit, but I tried not to go too bright.
Yeah, I might have to turn mine down, some of them. Yeah, I'm not even seeing the ping just right. It's got an odd effect on it. Color effect. I think something's off. Might
Please proceed to assign
dial
landing
mine
bay.
back.
When you amplify the color a little bit like that, it looks more like a movie.
That's kind of the effect that, yeah, it looks cool, but I think something, I've got it a little too high on something, because, right here, if you happen to be watching, you can watch this and see what I'm saying. This doesn't look at all right when I scan. It works. Not hurting anything. maybe I could clear the cache.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
I was a Valkyrie. I didn't have to go get the Warlock.
Nice.
It's interesting. I overclocked my EMP, and now it charges to 103%. So I wonder if it actually makes it pulse harder.
I'm betting it will, yeah. I'm betting that that's an extra 3% that you'll have effect of, yeah. That's the whole purpose in overclocking. So, you know, you overclock your shields, they're that much better. It actually goes above the 100%, right? Gives you more shield.
I ran into that super speed Connie again. I hate that thing. Fusion, you ever ran into the super speed Connie?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, are you able to take him down?
Yeah, what I do against those is I roll on my side with my belly kind of towards the Connie, and then I rotate in a tighter circle than he is. Does that make sense? So I'm constantly pulling up and shooting his pip while I'm going in a tighter circle than he is.
Just a second. I'll just claim my Connie, so it'll be a minute.
I can't take credit for that idea. I think I saw a streamer do that. I don't remember who it was. And I was like, oh, okay. Might have been the Dark Law. So then I tried it and it worked. That's what I've been doing ever since. But if you're using the Warlock here, there are no more super speed Connies. There's just slow, dead.
We're sorry. You exceeded the allotted time to depart. We will have to return your ship to storage.
He flies by so fast it reminds me of Star Trek. When he's doing the intro and the ship just keeps shooting.
Alright, back.
I'm going for that player bounty right now. Stove. I noticed something else from overclocking the EMP. It charges up and probably went half the time. It was taking it.
That's what I was. Yeah, as soon as you said that, I'm like, I'll bet it's faster.
Yeah, it was noticeably faster. It was so fast, it appeared to skip like from 30 to 50 when it was charging up.
And you probably, if you're like me, probably won't have too much problem. But if you overclock too much, your ship will overheat. And I mean, especially like if you hit the thruster, the boost, afterburner. But
I got that.
yeah, I don't use the afterburner very often, so I don't have near the trouble that some people do. Still can overheat though if you overclock too much. I haven't been overclocking anything really, but
I've got the power plant, one shield, and the EMP, and 3 laser guns overclocked right now. And I can't tell any difference other than the EMP going up faster and the gun shoot faster.
they should do a little bit more damage too, supposedly. But yeah, I can't. Like I said, I haven't really done much overclocking, so I'm not sure how good it is.
Do your components go on you after a while?
Well, it probably will, but I'll just go chain them out again.
Yeah, I just wondered if that's even an issue.
I don't know if it's in yet, but I think eventually that's definitely going to be a thing. They'll wear out way quicker. But I don't think I'm ever going to care, though. I got so many spells.
I love turn and burn. I like that trick a lot. I can get places now.
It can save your butt too. Keep you from running into the ground and everything. But I usually can't get it in time. Yeah. That's about the only thing I even use the afterburner for, coming to a stop.
Well, I knew my brother was
Your
saying
ship has
he
been
would
delivered to the
do
following landing
a
pad.
stall. He would come in with a Starfarer when he would land. When he'd come in for landings, he'd come in. You know, that thing just stops like a train. It just doesn't. And he would pull straight up and then slam on the space bar. He'd point the nose right up into the air, slam on the space bar, and come to a quick stop, and then you turn around and land it.
Yeah, that probably works, but it's not going to be as fast as those afterburners.
As a turn and burn.
Yeah, the afterburners.
Well,
are a
I
lot
think
more.
I think that's a really good way to do that. Is you just
But yeah, especially
unlock-
that big ship. So something that size,
uncouple and turn
Yeah.
around and then kick it in.
and even uncoupled, it takes longer the bigger the ship is just to get turned around. So the bigger the ship, the less effective that becomes, or the longer it takes to do, kind of thing.
I love those big ships. The only downside is that Starfarer is the number one downside I see with that Starfarer, and I love that ship. Is everybody's lost. I'm lost in that thing half the time. I'm sitting there going, which hallway was what? Because they all the hallways look the same.
Yeah, some of the ships, I mean, it's like the hallways and everything were afterthought. Like they built the ship and then threw hallways wherever the heck they'd fit, kind of thing.
I wonder if it wouldn't help to color code some of those rooms or those areas.
Or some walkways like they do in the hospitals, with green going to this this section, and yellow going to maternity, and red
Yeah,
going to emergency, or yeah, color.
to cargo and
Yeah, they could
yeah,
color
that would
code.
just say cargo, pilot. Because we never did find the gun racks, did we?
I don't think we did. No.
No, I mean that's how big that's how big that ship is. It's massive, and it makes the bunker look like a little house.
Drive is now on.
And you think that's big, and then you go a step up, and you go, what would it be like to have a Kraken? This spacecraft carrier.
I think that's a pretty good sized jump. That's not one step up. That might be two or three.
That's a little bit more of a jump, a few more rungs up there, huh?
Yeah, that's not one step. That's several. I guess the Kraken would be the largest non-cargo vessel in the game.
Which one appeals to you the most? The Idris, the Kraken, or that, what was that construction one? Is that the Pioneer?
Maybe. I know the one you're talking about that builds
Yeah.
the
Builds the outpost.
Yeah, constructs buildings. For me, I'd probably, I guess, I'm not even sure what I'm not even sure what the Idris is. I haven't really looked at big ships, like would I want that or not. I just
Seems almost too big for
Well,
any one person.
yeah, exactly. I don't see me as 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 a single person having any need for something that huge.
Well, I do think I like the idea of moving ships. I would love to load up ships. But maybe that's what the Polaris would just be, is, hey, you can move one ship.
Yeah, and not even a really big one. I mean, Titan 300 or smaller. So that's pretty limiting. Yeah, but you buy an aircraft carrier so you can haul boats around.
Crash a desktop.
Oh. But I never say when I first started playing the game, I didn't think I'd ever have need of anything bigger than say a cutlass. Yeah.
Well, I also thought too I wouldn't ever really be crewing up with anyone. But then, getting around some people, you go, oh, okay, there are people that are my speed,
And some slower. Yeah, it's actually amazing community. You know, the last experience I had with the gaming community was Ark Survival. All I can do is caution you
Oh,
against stay away from those forums.
Well, I got a recovery, but it brought me back into my ship, and I can't even turn it on now. I'm just spinning
Yeah, it's-
helplessly.
so there goes another 20 minutes of setting it back up.
I'm gonna try to lay in the bed and get back in the seat maybe.
Well, maybe.
But yeah, you're right.
See,
Uh,
very soon that'll go away. That annoyance
Yeah.
will be fixed. That's what I try to tell people. You know, it's alpha. Sooner or later, you're gonna get frustrated. But
You
it's
see this?
fun
Look,
as
my
hell.
guy's I'm getting out of bed and walking through the wall here.
Well, yeah, that's usually not a good deal. And you know,
At least it's not spinning anymore. So let's climb back in it.
oh yeah, you maybe have it now, huh?
Nope, cannot crank it.
Damn it. Can you F click and
Oh, 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 oh.
ah.
Fortune smiles upon me.
I wouldn't have bet a plug nickel it was gonna move.
So yeah, I've got the power plant overclocked. I've got one of two shields overclocked because it keeps the overclock one. It trips out sometimes, and so I've got the one that just stays on all the time. And then I've got the EMP generator. Stupid scroll out.
Yeah.
And the 3 laser guns. Here, if you're watching, watch how fast it charges up now.
Alright.
Oh, it stopped at 101 then. Last time it stopped at 103.
Dang. Yeah, that was half the time we're close to it.
Made me fail my dang mission.
Where am I and why am I sitting still? Am I still overheated or something?
When you get a disconnect like that, and you come back, it breaks every single bounty mission you had.
The drive is now open.
Yeah, this patch has got some really odd bugs in it. I mean, some that are actually kind of funny if you think about it. Like
Yeah.
like the 600. You get in it, you get off this elevator, you go get in the cockpit, and you go to third person view, and it's like, what is that ring floating above the ship?
A
The
ring.
ghost elevator.
What?
The elevator just floats away.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about the 300i. Yeah, the 600i. That's crazy.
Like, boy, that's a bad elevator design if it won't stay in the ship.
I love how that ship has a little bit of the early 50s movies feel to it, or whatever, with the elevator that glows and it comes down.
It's like visiting Graceland.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
black light effect that some of the blue lighting gives you.
Welcome to the year 2000. The House of Tomorrow.
Hey, good taste lasts forever. I still want some sunglasses.
You want some sunglasses?
In-game sunglasses.
Oh, with Mobies on them? Moby glasses?
Yeah, that would be the whole purpose in them, really.
Oh wow! So I just shot, and my guns would not quit shooting when I let go left click. I'm doing it again.
I hope we get. They were saying contacts. You could have Moby contacts. I wish we get it. I hope we get a choice between glasses or contacts. I would like to take mine on and off. Sometimes I want my Moby, and sometimes I don't.
Well, that's kind of. I mean, yeah, I would agree with that because I don't really want the. I guess contacts would be basically like just having it available. You could still turn chat off or whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
Drive is now on.
Darn AI
Huh?
here, about 80 AI here at Port Olisar.
Oh yeah, I saw that Navy I was talking about earlier.
Navy ain't
Kind of made me want to
crusading.
get in the reclaimer and go start sniping them with torpedoes. I did that last night, but it gives you a crime stat. There's a certain spot around Ollie you can go to where you're not in Armistice anymore, but it looks like to everyone else you should be, and so you can get surprise torpedoes off.
Landing gear deployed.
Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area. Thank you for your cooperation. Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area. Thank you for your cooperation.
You want anything that you don't have? Anybody to fly in?
I'm good.
I'm good. Yeah. Thanks,
Okay.
Fusion.
Oh yeah.
I'm just now getting back here at Ollie's so I can...
Did you say you were good, Ryder?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get my ships sorted out the way I like them. Yeah, I was looking and the Indo isn't the best cooler. It's equal to in cooling, but there's another one that was
Do tell.
that's a little faster. Supposedly on recovery. The top three are all equivalent, except for because I was like I noticed Nerd was using a different one. Look.
He's using vapor block.
Okay, the vapor block has a slightly faster recovery time, so it'll recharge the shields a little faster, but the same amount. But the top three all have the same amount of cooling. where was I? But I have the endo, so that's the one I'm using. And it is equivalent to. I thought I had a better list out here, a better shield generator, but I guess that was something I bought once.
Power up time. Oh, well, I don't have any clips anymore, so I don't even care. And I have 2 Buccaneers, so I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. The only thing is power up time right there, the 7.5 seconds as opposed to 15-second power up. But I mean, that's only when you crank up, take off.
Yeah.
Unless I'm wrong, and power up time means something else. I don't know.
No,
And
that's
engineer.
what it is. But somebody had kind of mentioned it to him, and I guess they probably thought it was recharge time too. But yeah, all 3 of the top ones there give you the same.
See, the Polar here, I can't even get the Polar. It's a Gladius Pirate has it, a Gladius Pirate Elite has it, and the Heartseeker.
Right.
Heartseeker has 2 of these. Okay.
All 3 of those have the same cooling factor, so they're all good, you know.
Well, I could just start pulling them off of the Heartseeker then, and that would save me having to screw with 2 different Buccaneer ships.
There you go. Yeah.
You know. Yeah. That'll consolidate the process of speccing it out at least.
Yeah, make it a little simpler.
Let's see. It's and it has a quicker power up time than the Endo does anyway, by 2.5 seconds.
Okay, where did I get the endo off of?
Buccaneer.
Yeah, I need to reclaim it, so I can do the other one. It's so nice when they
Your ship has been
get
delivered to
this
the
where you
following
only have to do
landing
it once.
It will be. I agree.
I actually even have a list somewhere on how to do it, just because we're doing it so much. Once or twice a day with 2 or 3 ships, spend half the time.
Yeah, I've got it memorized now, and I can normally do it pretty quick unless I'm being scatterbrained and getting distracted. Let's see. So now to spec it out, I'll need the Heartseeker, the 85X, and that's it. That's it. I'm down to 2 ships now, and I was dealing with 4 ships. So
Yeah, nice. That saves you a good bit of finagling.
absolutely. I'm glad you mentioned that. I never would have looked at that again because I thought I knew what was what.
Yeah, well, when they said it, that's kind of why I mentioned it. I was like, what? Wait a minute. Got to looking, and sure enough, oh, cool.
Let's look at the Heartseeker right now.
Okay, I think I'm there. at this, and I don't really change anything else on this one. I should look. Let's see.
Wait, I have some vapor blocks here. I don't know what the hell they came off of though. The heck are these coming? I have no idea what this came off of.
Yeah, I don't mess with any of this. Shield generator, which I should. But I don't have any parts to swipe it from, so. Yeah, I'm all good.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
She should do laugh tracks.
Well, how'd I do that? It's like my shields were all out of whack, all readjusted.
Hit the 5 on your number pad. That fix it?
Yeah, it's just strange that I wonder what button I hit.
Any one of the ones around the 5 on the number
Yeah,
pad?
I guess I don't remember when I would have hit those, but I guess I did.
I don't know, but
I must have.
those are the ones that adjusted anyway. There's also some F keys that might do something to it too. I know there's some that does power. That's what I thought of when Fusion said his power got messed up. I think he might have hit like F5 through F8 or power settings keys. But I don't know what they're for. I don't use them. Yet.
Well, that Hawk is a wonky mess now. Man, there's so many problems with it. It was working so good when I first got it. I could fly up to a ship, shoot off his shield on one side, and then knock out all his systems, and then he was a sitting duck. You know, it made that kind of extra fun in a way. I would like to see that mechanic of taking a bounty and putting him in the back of the Hawk. I guess that wouldn't be. How would you feel about that? What if you had it like a high bounty on you? I came after you with my Hawk, knocked out your shields, and I hit you with an EMP, and then I shoved you into that compartment back there, and you could log out, and you would respawn, say at like your last place, like Lorville or Port Olisar. Would that be a bad game mechanic?
Well, as long as it doesn't inconvenience a human being, where they have to like sit in your ship for an hour if you decide to go off before you deliver them to the authorities.
Right. I already have your avatar. So if you could log out because you can in my little bed in the back. It says you can log out. So if you could log out, and then when next time you come back in, you wouldn't be in that compartment because it's a bounty compartment, and it puts you, say you respawned after that.
I wouldn't be surprised if the bounty collecting people, all that stuff, if that's limited to NPCs only. But
Yeah,
I
could see
don't.
that.
I think it'd be
could see that
fun.
too. I mean, I don't really want to take them all the way. I don't want to make someone take them all the way to a prison or something like that, and they're stuck. I wouldn't want that for anyone, you know.
Right, right.
But once I put them in my ship, it'd be cool if they could log out and respawn. Or even if it said respawn.
Yeah, the story I heard, or theory I heard one person say, was that, you know, you grab a person, put them in there, and basically once you locked them in, they'd respawn or whatever, and that you'd have an NPC to deliver. But I don't know if that's even close.
That sounds reasonable.
Oh, so once I took them prisoner, then they turned into an NPC?
Right, they would respawn back in wherever, with whatever deterrent or you know, deficit being caught.
So I walk
captured.
around with a clone of Fusion with a little neck explosive thing on his neck, and I'm walking him up to my ship, right?
And theoretically, they'll have like jail or police stations that you'll have to deliver them to.
That would be so funny to bring him in and then take him over to the security office. You'd have to, you know where that is in Lorville. You'd have to take the train from Tisa back to Central District. Do you know where the administration office is?
Yeah.
There's a security outpost there.
Yeah, there's a security area, yeah.
Yeah.
That's very well maybe what that's for, but like I said, that's just hearsay too, you know, that theory, so I don't know.
True. Nothing's in like solid rock. You know,
They don't
nothing's
even know how
stone.
it's going to work yet.
Right. They've
They're
been saying
making
that a
this shit
lot.
up as they go along. Don't think for a minute they are. All the lore, it's getting, I mean, they got an outline, but yeah. There's a lot of fill in the blanks in something like this.
Well, that's what that one guy said. He's like, is a lot of the ships and stuff based on reality? And the one guy today was like, no, surprisingly not. You know, like, I was kind of, that art director was like, I've been surprised how, like, out there some of the stuff. Chris
Yeah,
Chris Roberts goes for
they'll
it, you
use
know?
they'll
It's
use
like,
they'll use reality to sell a point if it'll help them, with the idea that's the game. But yeah, a lot of it's not necessarily realistic, which is fine. I mean, that's I don't play a sci-fi game to be realistic. It's kind of like those, failures they have coming up. That to me is a little too much realism. I'm not sure I'm gonna like those. Yeah, you have flat tires in real life, but that's not an experience I want to replicate in my entertainment.
I had a situation today where half my ship got blown up because of a stinking little buccaneer ran into me. And after I took him out, then I was just kind of stuck there in a half spin. It would have been nice to be able to call for somebody to fix my flat tire,
Oh yeah, well yeah.
I would have liked that. I would
But
have liked that at that
random
point.
but random flat tires is what they're putting in, and that's the part I'm not sure. They're going to put random misfires, and they also on one of the videos, which for guns, random misfires for guns or whatever. But on one
I
of the
think-
videos, they kind of mentioned also component failures and breakdowns.
Yeah,
And I'm not real big
as
on
long as
anything
that's-
completely random in a game. I mean, if I want to play a random game, I'll play dice.
yeah, we'll see how much fun that it really does end up. I see what you're saying too.
But
I did like the fact that when you were using that, what was that? What's that one? Warlock. And the EMP didn't work every time on that hammerhead. I thought that was good, because you got to give
but
you got to give a crew of hammerheads at least a fighting chance. You wouldn't
well,
want-
that's not necessarily. That's just not knowing or being able to get the mechanic just right. You probably have to be at just the right distance and have it fully powered and catch them. I don't know. There may be some variables that just have to be perfect on that. But I don't think that's random. They haven't actually done that yet. That's coming up in 3.6. So, I mean, right now, I don't think we need random component breakages. We have enough random crashes. And
we have
everything.
enough bugs in there right now.
Yeah, we got the random crap
can wait for
covered.
that for a little bit.
Well,
Get
it's
this
coming.
stuff under control.
No, it's
yeah, I see what you're saying.
it's
yeah,
coming
You got a
at-
real good point there.
It's coming in 3.6. We'll have random misfires, and I don't know if that'll extend to the components or not yet. But they did mention the components too on a video. But it's on the roadmap as far as the misfires. Pretty sure it is on 3.6 or somewhere in there.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna call it a night, and I'm gonna send my viewers over to Captain Ryder.
What would that be under gameplay? Black market, Uber, ship rentals. Yeah, system misfires is coming in 3.06. Momentary misfires, which can cause items to cease working or perform unexpectedly. Hey guys, and welcome. We're just kicking back, doing not much of nothing. I don't know if it's.
Have a good night, Fusion and Cap.
Take it easy, man.
Alrighty, good night. Sleep well.
Yeah, always cool to get on here and learn something new all the time.
Yeah, the misfires won't be a big deal, I don't think, but not sure. Not sure that's the kind of thing. I just don't like random generation, and I like games I can figure out the mechanics and work around as opposed to roll of the dice whether you're going to make it on to the other side. If that's the only thing in this game I don't like, yeah, I don't think it's that big a deal.
Right, right.
If I weigh the things I like about the game and the things I don't, yeah, I'm not too worried about the misfires. You know, I'm not sure I'll like them, but it doesn't mean it'll. You know, I won't like the game because of it.
What about that right there? Look at my stream real quick. Don't come a knocking with the ships a rocking.
She's ready to go, isn't she?
What the hell's going on with this thing? I turned the EMP off, so I thought it might have been centrifugal force from this thing spinning. Hell, it's still spinning, even though I turned it off.
Huh.
Maybe that just goes with the ship being like the engine running or something. So I was going to try to put this box in there, but I don't know if it's going to freak out. Let's see.
I don't know. I never tried a box. I know I did. I did try to ride in the back of one.
Did it kick you out when it started spinning?
Well, you could kind of step in the middle, but every now and again it'd catch you and throw you around. And like the third time it did that, I was in there for about 5 minutes, 3 minutes, something like that. Yeah, it finally glitched me out of it and kicked me out while he was in quantum. I got in the front and rode back the rest of the way in the front. Grab some coffee. I guess did you check your email? The email newsletter came out.
I don't get those. I think I have it spammed or something. I don't know what happened to them. The box is down there.
It might be on the shoot. It might be right here on the launcher too.
Didn't you? I think you put it in Discord, didn't you? I haven't looked at it yet.
No, that's the jump point. That's not the same.
Oh, okay.
Quite the
I
same
got you.
as the letter. Just the weekly newsletter or whatever.
Well, let's see how this works with this box.
Yeah.
It's going to be chaos. This is like a lottery machine where it mixes the balls up.
The whole game or just that one part?
Oh, wow, look at it. Oh, I kicked it out. I don't think I can do this in this ship. That kind of sucks.
You should be able to get it inside.
I tried to climb the ladder and it dropped it.
Oh, they used to not drop them.
I feel like you still can on a Freelancer, but it's not acting right on this one. It dropped it and I had to get back out and pick it up. Oh, let's see if I can just simply climb the ladder.
Yeah, here's a newsletter. As Alpha 351 prepares to go live, they don't tell us when, but we can assume it's going to be before this that they're telling us about. We prepare Origin JumpWorks launches the 300 series, blah blah blah. Didn't they give us takes off next week. Prepare yourself for the ultimate in opulence.
Oh, there you go.
As the Origin celebration takes off next week. Now, well, that's not the same as Alpha 32 Live prepares to go live, but
I'm thinking about Antonio when I said that.
But yeah, it looks like they're hoping to have that this celebration next week. We'll get to try the. I guess everybody will get to try them. Complimentary test flights, whatever that means. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I didn't spend too much.
See, my MFDs are bugged out, and like I was telling you, and I can't turn this thing on. Oh, I just spam clicked it and it worked. Okay. Not bad, back.
Alright.
Quantum drive activated. Quantum drive activated. Deactivated.
Oh yeah, I guess I should try to overclock some stuff. See what I need and what it is I'm trying to overclock. That didn't help. Power plant is that. Try this with our shields overclocked. Boy, you get a lot more shield. Hello? What in the heck is it doing now? Cuddy Black. This is a good ship to kill these, actually. Not really a fighter, but... Who says a sports car can't kill him? Go for the 8K. This thing takes a while to kill a constellation, so if it's Connie, we may be here a minute. Different moon. Oh, there we go. So not click it. There we go.
Quantum drive activated.
Eh.
Quantum drive activated.
All right, I'm back.
And welcome back.
I had to go make me some coffee. You had me thinking about it.
Deactivated.
It's usually about when I have to quit drinking coffee, but Friday night.
Quantum drive activated.
Yeah, killing these things in this little sports car is kind of fun.
Yeah, I agree.
Takes a little. Actually, if I were just logic would suggest I ought to just use the freelancer as far as grinding credits, because it'll take them out faster. You can cycle faster. But
I'll make you one of these. I think you could probably go faster with one of these. I feel like I can anyway. Maybe it's just because I'm excited about it.
well, no,
I think,
and you've done it enough in a row to kind of figure it out pretty good. You get to where it just takes some practice. I'm definitely been looking at those, and that's definitely a possibility for that for the small ship to upgrade to. I'm not sure. I'm torn between it and the Cuddy. I mean, the one thing the Cuddy has good for it is it's reasonably small as far as big ships anyway. It carries a lot of people. If you ever wanted to transfer 8-9 people, it'll do it, and it's reasonably quick in quantum.
Oh, definitely.
But I'm still looking at that one with being able to, I'm sure the NPCs and players are different. I don't think you'd really want to probably go after a player hammerhead in that thing. But on the other hand,
yeah, I really need to try it. For one thing, the NPC gunners kind of suck, so it's not. You got just a little bit of zigzag to get in there, But with player gunners, I don't know if you'd ever make it in there.
Well, you got the gunners, and then you got the pilot that would be avoiding you to start. You know, it'd be a trick. But
Oh
yeah.
wow! I just now got it back, and I got raided by Mouse whenever I was AFK. Dang, dude.
Oh, nice. But yeah, but
none of them are here anymore. I went to all this trouble to get this script so I would know when something like that happened, and I was AFK.
Alright. Completely AFK what happened anyway. Yeah, that's funny.
It always happens like that.
That's funny. But yeah, even the NPC hammerheads, and maybe that'll get balanced out, or you know. But the fact that it'll do something like that now suggests that in the future it'll always have a, you know, a use that other small ships probably aren't going to have. Because like, you know, I could, if need be, you could get 7 or 8 people in the freelancer just as easy as you could in the Cuddy. So, you know, don't really need it for that. It's nice, but don't need it.
I feel like those 4 seats they put in the freelancer are pretty pointless. Like, what the hell? What are they going to sit there and do?
And they put
It's
those
just not
4.
big enough to need, you know.
Yeah, they put those 4 in there, and then don't put any jump seats in the back like the Cuddy has. And you know, I've never seen a cargo ship or aircraft that didn't have jump seats in the cargo area. Even airline pilots, even airliners have what they call a deadhead seat in the cockpit even. And that's for pilots that need to fly back to their home airport.
Right.
Valkyrie. Oh boy, he's spinning.
I'm gonna have to fly to freaking Thurston and get some bounty missions. Mine are broken over here since I crashed. I hate to make that flight to Hurston in this thing though. makes my teeth grind. Sitting there. I guess it'll give me time to do some web browsing. It's always great when you come in and you think you've done a great landing and you realize the landing gear is still up and you're sitting on your belly.
Yeah. Nah, it's never happened to me.
I kept looking at it like, why did this wall of green not go away? Oh.
I gotta pour a lot of ammo in this thing. Oh, I know why it's not doing so good. There we go. Fire up that third gun. I've been killing it with 2 guns.
I think you're trying to play it with a handicap.
Yeah, I guess so. Let me fix that. I just realized, wait a minute, why is this taking longer than normal? I'm like, well, I shouldn't be that worn down. There we go. There we go. Now we're doing a little good. That was more like it. I wasted a good bit of ammo there.
You know, I don't think I have any leg to stand on by trying to argue anything against Nerd Show and Tell. So, I guess I need to start using more freaking ballistic bullets, ballistic guns. You know, it's only reasonable. Do you watch the best people do something? They're probably doing it the best way.
I don't know. I do fine with the lasers. I do think the ballistics. I do kind of think they're a little faster on the kill for me. Why? I'm not sure. But yeah. I mean, I don't use them because he does. I kind of, chose this set to try, but I tried everything I could, and all different kinds.
You know, I may. I think I will make a trip to Hurston, and just for the heck of it, I think I'm going to go buy some attritions and put on this Warlock. See how that feels.
I've heard a lot of people talk good about them, but I've not. Now those are ones I haven't tried. After I say, yeah, I've tried everything. No, those are ones I haven't tried. Those and the shotguns. I kind of. I mean, I like the idea of being able to hit them at distance.
Yeah, that's why I switched off the shotguns. I got tired of having to be right at them. I still, because even like you saw it, sometimes the EMP doesn't completely shut them down; it just takes their shields off. So if you can still shoot them, you need something that can reach out there.
Well, and you can be pecking at them while you're coming in. So even if your EMP does good, it's likely to do a little better. You might get the shields down a little bit to start with, and then that EMP will take them down that much further. In case you don't happen to be just barely close enough or whatever. I like range. A lot of games I like sniper, but
I only like sniping in the games where they don't have a stupid kill cam, where I can actually post up somewhere tactical that you have to work to get to, and then you can shoot people and it doesn't show them where you were. All those new games they have stupid kill cams. It's like a bullet cam. Right after you shoot them, they see where you are, and then so as soon as they respawn, they hit right.
Yeah, I don't care for that. I don't do the battle royale kind of games, so.
Me either. So I don't understand. Like every single time I look at your channel, how come Spazzy McGee's in here? What's going on with that? But he never talks. Is he in here?
I think that's like a bot. like a script bot or something that he has. I don't know.
A screw it bot?
Script.
Oh, okay.
Like he's using a script to auto host or something. I'm not sure exactly.
Okay.
Or even follow, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, there's quite a few bots in here that come and go.
Yeah. Well, there's a bunch of names in the channel, but it only says you have 3 viewers. So what's it counting? It's counting you. I guess it's counting me. And what, Jabu?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, everything else is.
Okay.
Some of them, collect statistics, and I don't know.
I'm about to go back to Ollie to refill this thing. It's annoying. Levski won't do it.
Dang it. Another Valkyrie. 2 in a row. This time I got all 3 guns. I didn't even notice it on the Cutlass. Sit still on me. You really shouldn't do that, buddy. Yeah, that was a little faster.
You got anything planned tomorrow?
Not really. Normal stuff. Got a little bit of yard work, but for tomorrow, Sunday, nothing much. I do want to get that those virtual cables set up this weekend, but a couple other things, little piddly things. Oh, I wanted to see if I could find that that coding that I'd need to do that GIF on screen. That was the other thing.
To do your own script?
Yeah, but as far as I understand it, it's pretty much a like copy and paste from from an example and create a JSON file.
Quantum drive.
Interesting.
In other words, if it's compiling a Python using the assembler or whatever, no, I'm not going to go do all that. I have done it before, but
Quantum drive activated. Quantum drive activated.
A trusty Ollie will refuel me.
hey, will it?
Yep.
Yeah, they seem to be the best chance.
Quantum drive activated. Quantum drive.
Is that that's a player you're after, isn't it?
I'm just, I'm just screwing with him. I blew off one of his wings. Oh, now he's orange for me, so I guess I can go fight him. I didn't want to pick up a crime stat. It's funny how you can shoot them without a crime stat. You don't get one until you blow them up.
Well, I'm not sure if it's. In other words, I think it's just because they're hostile at that point.
Okay. Okay, I got you.
I don't know. I was curious and I didn't get to try it, but I'm wondering if you can't get a crime stat just from EMPing like the Crusader security or something. The reason I say that is I was did a bounty and I just off the top of my head I was shooting some extra targets. Well, one of them I got that looking was Crusader security, and he was red. I'm like, well, how come he's red? And I had already had a single crime stat, and all the UEC guys turned red and were killing me.
Interesting.
And I think it might have been because there were like 5 or 6 NPCs right around me, and I popped that had EMP. That might have been when they all turned red and started attacking.
That's probably correct.
Yeah, I was just curious if that EMP, acts as a full-on attack, basically.
Well, it's perceived as an act of aggression,
Yeah, that's.
Oh, come on, 10K mission. Show me where you are. My bounty missions finally showed back up, so I'm back in business now.
There you go, cool.
They keep giving me freaking missions all around the coast, and I don't want to fly over there. Alright, I've got 2 around Grim Hex. Andromeda. Andromeda seem to respond the least amount to these EMPs.
Respond the least, yeah. Maybe I just need to clean my cache.
Dude, that looks so bright on your stream. What is that? Oh, that was some weird reflection from your scan you did, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, my skin is really weird looking. I think I need to clear my cache, but I adjusted some of those settings back down, but that isn't it. Or it doesn't appear to be it.
Landing complete.
Stay.
%53%.
Launch complete.
That's enough to get back. I can't.
Raised.
I can't repair it, the R&R, so it's a good thing I can get all the way back, huh?
Definitely. You have to go to Lorville.
Language. Watch your language.
I saw you saying, go to hell.
Well, that's what you did say when you said the L word. Grab some more coffee. Actually, they don't bother me now. I mean, you know, there's a couple of key tricks you got to do to. Don't ever go there with any ships that have special weapons.
Right.
And always have one little ship that's that doesn't have special weapons you can spawn to get out of there, just in case it sucks it up and you have to reclaim it. They're an Area 18 both. I could actually stay at either one of them. It's a lot of shuffling ships at the R&Rs. You gotta, if your big ship, if your primary doesn't spawn right, then you basically the easiest way to get out of there. Less frustrating for me anyway.
Right.
I just spawn a small one, which I guess big and small, it changes the hangar and spawns in the right place. Go to an R&R and swap back, but so basically you have to have a big one and a little one both that aren't custom that you can reclaim as needed. Which I happen to have, that I could do for that. Connie and any one of the fighters. Either one of the two fighters. I wish they'd let me use, I wonder if I can use this one in Arena Commander. I've never been able to get it to work though. I don't even know how to change the aircraft in it. I might have to try that and see, because
I was in a fight. I didn't hear the last couple of things you said about trying something.
Arena Commander, I've never either it's screwy for me, or I can't figure out how to even select the ships.
Huh. Okay. I don't have any experience with it either. I've never paid it much attention.
Exactly. I've only tried it a couple of times, and it's like it won't allow me to choose what ships to fly. It only allows me to rent ships. And I'm like, well, shouldn't I be able to use, I thought that's why they gave me the Hornet, right? Where do I have the option to choose that? At the time I had the Titan, and that's the one it put me in. But I couldn't get into the customization area or any of it. It's like, wow.
Oh.
I couldn't even change the weapons or any of that.
I know I've heard of people speccing a ship out with top-of-the-line parts and then taking it to Arena Commander and just mopping the floor with the NPCs. There's people that talk about that over in Odyssey Interstellar.
Yeah, and a lot of them, I guess you can do that here in the PU, and it's supposed to carry over, but the only time I tried to do that, I did it with the Freelancer, and I don't think you can even select it even if everything's working right? May not be able to select it, I don't know. But I can't get to a ship selection screen that allows me to see my ships. And, I haven't even tried the Hornet in there because I couldn't select it. I mean, it just gives me the Titan. Which even now that I've done some combat, I might actually be able to do okay at. But I might try it here in just a minute. I think as soon as I get back to EO and
Okay.
I'm laying my custom ship here, I think I might clean my cache and just for fun see if I can figure out the menu.
Sounds like a plan.
'Cause, yeah, now that I've actually gotten to where I'm a little comfortable battling, I might try it. Of course, actually, I guess I'm gonna have to go with some lasers because I don't want to have to fight with trying to keep ammo. I did that with the Titan. The one time I tried it. And I actually got to level 4 or 5, whatever. I don't know out of 10. I think it was 12. I don't remember. With just stock weapons on the Titan. But I was using full gimbal and all that then, so I think I might have improved a little since then. I was just thinking though, you know, the newsletter I was looking at, they mentioned 351 going live. They don't mention it going to PTU, which is where I expected it to go, but
That is what it said. Still wonder how soon.
well, it's kind of on the same letter, but not in the same paragraph. It's as the origin whatever thing celebration. It's supposed to start next week, but again, that's not specific either. But I'm hoping that starts like Monday. I don't know. That'd be cool. As much as I'll get to see the customization. I mean, I didn't exactly plan it, but I couldn't have had the 325 at a better point, you know, right now.
Right, right.
Power low.
Yeah, go ahead and die. I don't care. Getting power low. Dang, I should have looked to see what kind of guns I would need on the Hornet, because I don't. I can put all 3 of these on gimbals. Then I gotta worry about that ammo, that's what I'm not sure about.
You got to worry about the what?
The ammo.
Oh yeah.
That one's.
Well, I mean, in Arena Commander, the only reason I know this is because I've watched people do it on like YouTube. When you kill, like I don't know, like every 5th enemy you kill or something like that, it's like you get a power up. They give you ammo.
Right. I've done that. Didn't seem like I was getting enough.
Ah, okay.
But then again, I may not have figured it out till halfway through the deal. Yeah, it's kind of like a battle royale. You get ammo as you kill. Maybe every one, or maybe every 5th one, or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, I kept running out of my ballistic, and that left me the one cannon on that Titan, one laser. And at that point, you were done.
Landing gear. Complete.
Warning, you are blocking an active flight lane. Please vacate the vicinity. Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area. Thank you for your cooperation. Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area. Thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah. Oh. Shit.
Right before you clicked on that one was a ship customization screen.
Okay. Here.
Hit the back button right there. It's the middle option. You see it?
Okay. So I'm on the,
I guess that's that Hornet they gave you.
so how would I change it?
Well, you click on things you want, and then over there it says save changes and equip.
Okay, well the only two I seem to be, I can select the Hornet, but how would I change the Hornet here? In other words,
Well, right now you're on renting. It says ship rental / select right there. I don't.
it says select rent. The only one I have is the Drake and then the Reynolds. And if I go back, now it's the Hornet. And what it used to be the other one. That's alright, I can work with that. But where's the oh, here it is. Cool. Let's see. It's not as simple as oh yeah. Yeah, I don't even have like these endos. Let's see. Equip, it doesn't even show the Buccaneer in that, which is where the endo actually came from.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Don't you know? I don't know.
let's see. Okay, so I just go back and start now?
Did you hit save changes and equip back
Yeah.
there?
Yeah. Yeah, let's double check. Yep. Scorpions are all there. Yep, everything's back the way it is. Okay. I don't know if I need to do multiplayer to get the credits. Don't you get credits for playing in one or the other?
I don't honestly know. I've seen people I don't know about people making money or anything from it. I just see people playing it for the fun of it.
I don't know. Okay, and here you get, but it just takes you to this one.
So now you're in a lobby waiting for other people to join.
Do I click find match or? I guess so. Well, that's actually better than I did the other times. I'm in a decent. It's the fighter, which I'm not really used to, but I can live with that. I'm not too bad with them. Waiting for players. That's the edge of it? Yes, it is. I need to go that way. Oh, I could wait forever, huh? I don't care. If it gives me, well, you can earn rec, you know, not actual money, but you can earn REC. This is the one I did right here. Pretty sure. Okay, how do you go? Where's go? Oh, okay. Here it is. This time it's just me against them, I guess.
The graphics on those Arena Commander videos, levels, sure do look good.
There's somebody's green.
Warning. There are multiple hostiles inbound.
F7CR tracker. What is that? This is surprise. It's
Track. I don't know what that is, huh?
This is almost too bright there on the other side. Oh no. Oh, that was great. What in the hell? Okay, maybe it'll... I guess I lost a respawn before I even got started. I'm guessing that's not a good thing.
Did you blow up?
Yeah.
Or did you hit something?
Yeah, Bandul rammed me, or I rammed him. Or...
Oh, God.
Yeah, I can't even see the pip up against that ground.
I think it looks cool and all, and I like watching your stream like this. But I'm a big fan of keeping things stock. So I don't think I'm
me
much of
too.
it.
Really, I am. That's, it's kind of like that damn, you go to customizing all that stuff, and then when something isn't right, it's always a suspect, whether it's the cause or not, I can't see in that white. These guys are quick. Yeah, half the map I can't see their pips, so this is gonna take in there. I can't follow that in that white.
No, it completely vanishes. I'm watching right now. As soon as you go past that little shiny spot on the planet, you can't see anything. It's like the border of the planet.
Yeah, the horizon there is what's. Well, am I gonna get an arrow that tells me which direction he's in? There it is.
Well, look at your radar right in front of your stick. It shows you where they are. There you go.
Yeah.
What's this plus damage numbers? Are you racking up score as you get hits or something?
I don't know. I know I need to stop and fix my guns where I'm not having to hold both my mouse buttons. That kind of throws me off.
I hate that.
Well, I didn't really. You can't do anything till after it's a go. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
.400 ballistics replenished right there, so.
Good, because I wasn't even looking for it. I'm gonna have to before long, though. Oh, there it goes. Lost that pip in that white. Okay, there's no more right now, so we might be at the end of a wave. I'm gonna try and set this up. There we go.
Those graves don't like those ballistics.
Missiles, I didn't even use any.
I wonder if they work in Arena Commander here. I guess in the PC.
I've heard that they do work better and that they work better. I don't know what that means. But yeah, I have heard that. I just I haven't gotten in the habit of even trying. Kind of busy right now. Oh, what was that? Felt like I got run into. Come here, Ammo. I want you. Good.
She hit a rock.
Maybe. I don't seem to have any.
Says you're on wave 3 of 9.
I don't seem to have any damage. So.
Wave 4 of 9 beginning.
Yeah, see, the last time I did this, I gave up. Because it was, you know, even if I, oh, see, now that I didn't hit a rock. Vehicle damage. Oh no, I got
I wonder
hit.
if people are shooting. I wonder if they're shooting missiles.
I didn't see a missile icon.
I couldn't tell you what's happening.
I mean, I do tend to drift sideways. Yeah, that was a missile or something. Something hit me. Maybe he's hitting me with some tachyon weapon. See, I keep getting, feel like I keep getting shot by something I can't see. This guy's just being cagey as all hell. Get on him. There we go. Almost chased the wrong guy. I gotta remember to go after that ammo and stuff. I have no idea how much I have. 300 of them. They keep coming from everywhere. I'm still doing good. I don't have any damage. So. Did he die? I guess he did. Maybe the tire, maybe they do work. Parts fall off. Yeah. I'm getting the hang of chasing those ammo. Gotta do that. I think it was about in here that I realized how to do that, and I was already like almost out. Guess that's wave 5 of 9. Oh, they're gonna get harder. Yeah. 7 of them. Oh, my leg. Oh. It didn't do me any damage, but it sure shook me. Boy, that thing's not hitting it. What is that, a seat? Do I see it? I don't even see the.
There's a dude flying around on a broom out there. Looks like.
Yeah, that's what it looked like there. Like, wait a minute, what is that? No wonder there are dead. Shooting magic 8 balls and stuff at me. My sound keeps. I don't mind a little ramming. See that pit for shit down there. Three more. This round.
Did you get the guy riding the broom?
Yeah. Yeah, I put easier after that guy. Behind him. Catch up. Shit. Can't see a pip in there. There we go. That's a long deal. Almost a. Almost a 6 of 9. Am I not starting? Where's another one? Well, am I missing somebody or what? I don't see any more targets. There's 2 there, but those are both green guys. This is Hornet F7 CR tracker. The other one's a Ghost. Now that one I've heard of. Did we get another one or what?
Say what?
I guess I'm stuck.
Yeah. Does that show me in your game?
No, it's Vixen.
Oh, Vixen. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a. It's a. I think it's a. I'm in single player. So.
Oh, you're stuck. Why? What do you mean you're stuck? Oh, they haven't spawned yet.
I'm still waiting on the next. Yeah.
We may have to fly around and scan. There might be one straggler hiding behind an asteroid or something that's holding up the respawn.
I only have one contact on my radar thing there. I don't think this is that big a.
Think your radar would pick them up if they were in the match at all?
Maybe I need to
I mean,
go
it's showing
back.
something on your radar.
Yeah, that's
How about you?
Me and that guy. Maybe I need to go over here where he's at.
Has that NPC player been doing anything? Or that is an NPC, isn't it?
As far as I know, I'm in single player.
Have they done anything?
Yeah, they shoot at it. I don't think they hit them, but
Huh.
I don't know if I'm borked or what. Go pour some coffee and come back and look at it again. Yeah, he's the only one left. It's him and me. Wonder if I should kill him.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you should Google it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That was about enough for me anyway. I think I'm gonna go kill him. See what happens. Oh, wait. Now I got another target over here. He's another friendly, but it's the other tracker guy, same one. So you would certainly think that they would be right in where the bad guys are supposed to be, right? Warlord, that's the other one that's been here, but yeah, I don't see any more targets. Sorry guys. They should have given me more Vandal. Team vehicle damage. Am I losing? Yeah, minus. Okay, so I guess you don't shoot the green ones. I don't know what good points are if you can't finish. Yeah, I get that. Boundary violation. Okay. Gotta respawn this. Spectating Warlord. Spectating Victim. I don't know what that is. Yeah, that's alright, man. Just too much at once. I had enough of that for a little bit.
I know the feeling.
Nah.
I just landed at Ollie. I'll party lunch with if you want. Well, actually, I'm about to have to leave for about an hour.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be back in about an hour, and I'm going to play a little bit more, but I don't know how much more before I pass out.
I'm fixing to head out myself as it is.
Yeah, I got you.
I want to see what I did to my ships. I stole parts off of ships that I wouldn't normally steal them off of. It was actually pretty cool if I hadn't have just stopped. I bet you're right. I bet it's like the bunkers, you know, you always find one hiding in a corner somewhere.
Yeah. I've had a couple of those escort missions do that to me too. There'll be like one dude hiding somewhere that I can't find, so I can't get it to advance to the next stage.
Well, I don't think I did too bad. I mean, I got over halfway through it. Only death I had was running into somebody.
Right.
As likely my fault as anything, but still. Didn't even have damage from what I could see. Let's see, I don't think I stole any. Off of this. This one I don't add anything with the weapons. I guess I might have. No, let's see, that's right. Yeah, this one's good. Curious. Nice. So that's the one I stole stuff from. Yeah, power plant. Coolers. Not sure what I got the power plant out of.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Yeah, that one's just not ready. Well, I think I'm headed off the game anyway.
I'll catch up with you later, man. I'm gonna get with you eventually, probably sometime this weekend, about setting up like that raid alert and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not in any big hurry, but I definitely want to talk to you about it whenever I start screwing.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool little deal. It gives you on-screen alerts for all of your different events or whatever. You know.